Hi there, this is Steve Copeland with the Downtown Windsor Community Collaborative. I wanted to bring you a bit of a video newsletter to update you on what is going on in downtown Windsor in our community. As with many faith communities right now, we are in the midst of change and transition, but what's unique to the DWCC is that we were already in transition and change prior to COVID-19. With our grants expiring at the end of March, we were losing some core staff and some programming, and we had begun to make changes to the leadership structure to involve more of our covenant members in decision making and leadership. And so we introduced 3 new subcommittees of a new board, and these are based off of our covenant together, of our life with God or up, our life with each other or in, and our life incarnate in the neighborhood or out. So the up, in, out committees are new, and we launched them during COVID-19, and they're going to provide a bit of an update as to what's going on in downtown Windsor.
Hi, my name's Nate Hope. I've been with the DWCC since 2010, and my current role in the DWCC is the chair of our UP committee.
So my name's Kathleen. I've been a member of the DWCC for about 10 years now, and I've worked and volunteered with them in a bunch of different capacities. And so currently I volunteer with our Dine and Doodle program, and I also am on the board as our in-committee chair.
Hi, I'm Emily. I am the chair of the Out Committee for the DWCC board.
Because of COVID-19 and all the circumstances surrounding it, we really this was the time that we had to press in more to God. And we really had to put to work those practical daily rhythms of prayer and Bible study to keep us grounded during this time.
So we were just getting our in-committee started around when COVID started, and it kind of pushed us to jump in a lot quicker than maybe we'd originally anticipated. But it's also been very exciting because it's made us really think through and get back into caring. A criticism of ourselves that we've talked about in the past couple of years is we've become a little bit program focused, as sometimes organizations can, and we've really felt that need to get back into caring for one another. And so COVID was kind of really cool, and then it made us jump back into it.
With the Out Committee, we've been talking about how to keep reaching out even with the distance happening. So we've been talking about our community gardens and how we can garden at a distance, but that is a little bit difficult, although Bob has been holding some meetings, and all the gardens are underway. They have gardeners ready to start growing some things, which is really exciting. All 4 of our parks each have a garden this year. Although we haven't been able to go have barbecues and picnics in our backyard with our neighbors, we've still been able to walk around the neighborhoods and say hello from the sidewalks. So we've been walking around, saying hello, connecting, meeting new neighbors, sending bread over when we can. Other neighbors have been dropping things off at porches, so we've still been doing the neighboring that we love to do, and perhaps this has heightened our awareness of how to do that creatively.
Like other churches, for our Sunday morning gatherings, we've been focusing using Zoom to gather together, but we had another interesting outgrowth to that. We have daily Bible readings together. Those happen daily around 9 a.m. And those have been very popular, and it's made us wonder if maybe we could transfer that same model into an evening prayer also. So just like following the church had this traditional rhythm of morning, afternoon, and evening prayers, maybe we could have a morning and evening prayer together on Zoom.
So 2 ways that we as an in-committee started to do that was with a pantry lending library. So if somebody's got extra eggs or they need eggs that day, we made a little Facebook group and they could say, hey, I need eggs, or is anyone going to the grocery store? I need this. So that the members of our community who maybe were more immune compromised didn't have to put themselves at risk, and we could care for each other in those really practical ways.
Jumping off of how we've found this creative way of using Zoom to gather together, that because of these restrictions that COVID-19 has brought on us, that boundaries aren't necessarily a bad thing, and what boundaries do is they actually force us to be creative in our approach. So maybe there might be some new creative ways of having our communion with God through our day, and I'm hopeful that we can press in deeper individually and corporately throughout the year.
Our hope this year is to figure out how to continue community engagement and continue engaging with our neighbors in light of COVID-19, and also in light of our grants ending, which has caused some upset for what our normalcy looks like. So hopefully we will be able to figure out creative ways to connect with neighbors and to bring a little bit of life into our downtown community.
My hope probably would be that we'd start to learn different foundations and practices and rhythms of how to care for each other. There's members in our community who are just naturally gifted that way, where other people have different strengths. And so it'd be really cool to nurture the strengths of the people who have those natural giftings, but also the people who don't have that. And so to find ways to foster our strengths, but then also to teach other people, these are the really practical ways that you can care for one another, so that 10 years time, DWCC is going to look different, it's going to be different, but it'd be really cool to see that we've improved our ways of caring for one another, and we have really good foundations for the next 10 years.